In January of 1966, the Klan murdered Vernon Dahmer for his work mobilizing black voters in Mississippi, and they tried to murder his wife, Ellie, his 2 sons, and his daughter, who was also home, as they burned down their house and one of their businesses as well. And now, 60 years later, Paramount is releasing a film glorifying a mob hitman that was vaguely connected to the investigation, and most of the family, with one exception, is not on board with this film. Vernon was a successful black business owner in Mississippi at a time when that was incredibly rare, and he poured his time and money back into his community. He was the president of the Forest County chapter of the NAACP, and he owned multiple businesses that he used to help employ black residents in Mississippi. And understood that even after the Voting Rights Act of 1965, there were still all these hurdles in Mississippi that were designed to keep black voters disenfranchised and discourage them from actually even registering to vote. Poll tax that Vernon would help people pay just to register. Him and his sons were also heavily armed legally, and they would walk down with people to register to vote to fight against the intimidation at those locations. After the Voting Rights Act, people had to register to vote with people like Theron Lind, who was running that operation in Forest County. What he would do is use literacy tests over and over again to fail black people when they tried to register to vote. He paid the taxes for those who could not afford it. For those who could, he also went on the radio and said, look, at my grocery store, you can bring that tax to me, and he would take all of it to Lind himself. For his bravery, the Klan firebombed his house while shooting at it. Here are his other 4 sons that were not home because they were all in the U.S. military coming back to look at that home. The people that was in that home was Dennis, who is his only remaining son. I was able to sit down with Dennis for a conversation about the family's feelings towards this new film from Paramount by any means. We talked about his father's legacy. We talked about the systems used to disenfranchise black voters at that time. We talked about the systems being used right now with gerrymandering to do the same thing. But the process for this movie coming to be was a great conversation. I'm going to put the link to this in my bio. The interview is posted to my channel on the long form video app. On the other short form video app, also going to include a link in my bio to this. Family is seeking a disclaimer being added to this film, and they are asking for people to not watch it as well. The character that Mark Wahlberg is playing, Wahlberg himself has committed hate crimes against black children and a Vietnamese man, is Gregory Scarpa, who was an Italian hitman who worked for the Colombo crime family. He was a monster who ended up going to prison for a long time for multiple murders. This is a white savior story written by a white man in Sasha Penn. Despite the fact that Scarpa was not pivotal in the investigation, they want to make him the main character and make up a black FBI agent working by his side that did not exist. Rather than making a movie focusing on Vernon Dahmer at a time when the black vote is being stripped away in the South, when representation is being taken away, we get this garbage. All this to say, go watch that conversation if you'd like. Please do not support this movie. Please take a second and sign this, and please go educate yourself on Vernon Dahmer.